So, what do you know about snow? I got some fun stuff to show you. Come on. So when we get snowfall, we experience it here standing on the ground. But the life of that snowflake is amazing. Once it was formed and began to fall, it actually takes about an hour for that snowfall to hit the ground. So we're seeing snow an hour after it was born. Whew. I don't want to stand under this when the wind starts to blow. Snow is actually really light. It's about 90 to 95% air, which makes it a great insulator, by the way. That's why the Inuits and other Native American and other Arctic peoples, like in Russia and those areas, they can build these igloos, and the igloos keep them warm. A cubic foot of water weighs just over 62 pounds, where a cubic foot of just average snow weighs only about 20 pounds. That's like a third of the weight. Dry snow is going to be a lot less weight, even lighter than that, where wet snow is really heavy. If you've ever had to shovel snow, you know the wet stuff is miserable. Those cultures that live in a snowy area, they can have, the Inuits themselves, for instance, have over 50 words for snow. But that's nothing compared to the Scots. The Scots have over 400 words to describe what we simply call snow. And not all snowflakes are the same. There's actually about 35 different types of snowflakes. For instance, they come in different categories, such as plates and columns and dendrites. So the dendrites that we're most familiar with, those are the six-sided ones. But interestingly enough, not all snowflakes are six-sided. Some can be 12-sided, some can be three-sided, as well as the fact that they come in little needles and other things as well. All these different forms depend upon the temperature at which they're formed. And right now the temperature is crazy cold. Woo, brr. And this is something really cool. Snow is not white. Snow is actually translucent. Just like a cloud, these individual clear snowflakes are going to be refracting the light that comes from our sun. And when it does that, it blends all the colors of the rainbow together, and that's why it appears this way. You get deep enough snow, it actually blocks some of the colors of light, and it makes the snow appear blue if it's deep enough.
And here's one color of snow to simply avoid.
Some years the snowfall can be really bad. This is 2022, and this is after that miserable blizzard that hit right around Christmas time. I'm up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and man, is it cold, and the snow is deep. I mean, crazy deep. Anyway, back in 1992, another severe snowfall hit Syracuse, New York, and it got so bad through the winter that the city council actually passed a resolution that made any more snowfall illegal. Well, nature is not one to follow man's laws. So 2 weeks after that resolution was made, it started snowing. Yeah, like we can make laws that control nature? I don't think so. And when I say the snowfall up here in the UP is crazy deep, I mean, if I step off this trail, I go way down. It's up to my knees. Woo. Okay, when that melts, it's gonna get really cold. And if seeing all the snow scares the daylights out of you, you might have chionophobia, which is the fear of snow. I've often heard it said that it can be too cold to snow. And in a sense, that's correct. Because as the air temperature cools down, air is like a sponge, so it's going to get squeezed in. Well, the more it squeezes in, the colder it gets, the less water it can hold, the less humidity, the less water vapor. And so the less humidity it has, the less chance it has of forming precipitation. But in a sense, too cold to snow is kind of a myth, because really what it takes is if you have enough humidity and you have a low enough pressure, even when it's cold like it is today, you still can have precipitation. It was even snowing, it was in the single digits earlier, and it was still snowing earlier this morning. Snowflakes can come in a variety of sizes too. The average size, like what we consider a big snowflake, can be as much as like 2 to 5 inches. However, back in 1887 in Montana, here in the United States, there was actually a report of a snowflake that was 15 inches. 15, that's the size of a dinner plate, 15 inches across. Although that sighting, that record was never verified, it was never corroborated, still meteorologists say that there's really nothing, technically there's nothing that would restrict a flake from getting that size. However, usually the bigger they get, the more fragile they are. So falling through the air, getting tumbled by air drafts, updrafts, bumping into trees, all those things are gonna break those snowflakes apart. Still, could you imagine a snowflake? Wow, that would be awesome. It is so awesomely beautiful out here. This is just amazing. I am frozen to the core. I really need to get back to my truck. I can't feel my ears. Anyway, it's just so fantastic. Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned a lot of cool stuff about snow. Pun intended. If you did, please like and subscribe. Share this website with your friend. That would be fantastic. And I hope that you have a great day. If you want to know how snow forms and some of the other forms of precipitation, I do have a video called Snow, Sleet, and Freezing Rain. Check it out, and it will actually explain how that precipitation forms. So you can go check that one out if you want. In the meantime, I'm Gregg Thompson. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.